Hello, I'm Scott with Sounds Photography, and today we're going to go over the Wonder Woman. This is my Wonder Woman outfit. I've made 4 different ones. I'm on the 5th one now. The crown, tiara, whatever you want to call it. Inside here is a headband that you can get from the 99-cent store, Walmart, Kmart, wherever you want to get it. And that's what actually holds it onto the head. No need for little things or anything. Again, it's set upside down because, again, EV foam likes to bend to shape and cause wrinkles. The strap is all made out of 5mm EV foam. Again, I've tested, my first one I did of this was out of floor mats. The floor mats were way too thick. Couldn't move, couldn't do nothing. Then I went to the 5mm craft foam, still too thick. This one I think is, this one is one of the 5mm. So this is one of the 5mm. The newest one I'm doing right now is actually out of 3mm. It's going to be a lot more movable. You have these little rivets that you can get off Amazon. These are for leather. Again, you just take your hole punch, pop a hole in there, draw a little, cut a little, score a little line. That way it fits on just like it would on leather. It comes off. There is the rope here. I never did paint this leather like I was supposed to. Well, whatever. This is just some cording from Michaels, I think. On the other side is the leather, the sheath for the sword. So, in the comic books, of course, there was a sheath on the side. That's where she held her sword, not on her back, like in the movies. But this is has a sheath on there. The armbands are made out of 3mm craft foam. Or nope, this one is 5mm craft foam. Cut the lines in there, and then heat it with a heat gun. Puts the patterns in there, and then it's got 3mm detail foam for the top. Again, it's all black washed, like just take some black paint, rub over the top of it, come back in, wash it off a little bit. Use a wet rag. It kind of gives you that texture. Same way with on this piece here. Did the same thing on it. The back piece. Let's go through here. Let's flip it around. Now the back piece, when the model gets into this outfit, she holds the chest area, make sure it's lined up on the chest. The first strap it goes across is the center piece, and that velcros in, holds it in place. This bottom piece, this outfit will fit a good size middle section lady. Because we can adjust it to be any size. Because this piece comes off completely. This hides how you get into the outfit. So basically, why she's holding it up there, and you get the first strap in, which holds the corset in place. This piece here is what covers over the back. And again, we can go all the way to this edge. So again, we can bring this out wider and make it skinnier as well. And so it's got your Velcro on the back of here. You got your Velcro on here. It goes all the way across where the belt would be. So when the model gets in here, I just before that hits like that, I line up my corner kind of to get it lined up where I need it. Get one side, so one side is down and it lines up perfectly. Then I come over to the other side, and then we squish and pull. If she has a friend with her or her boyfriend or whatever, I have him squeeze the sides while we're putting this on, so it actually fits like a glove. Again, this one's the 5mm. It's a little thick, so the new one will be 3mm. It'll be a lot easier to move around in. Flip it around. Now this is a smooth pattern. Again, if you want that movie texture pattern, you can sit there and you can try scoring it with your razor blade and putting a bunch of blades together. You can do that. But I found on my next outfit this stuff right here. This is a Contact brand. It is a foam. It is non-adhesive on the back. So this will glue with your contact cement straight to your 3mm foam. It already has the lines already in it. It already has that print. Again, it's 18 inches by 4 foot, enough to do the corset with no problem, just one roll, even the belt and everything. So again, when you're doing it that way, this seam line here, the pattern will go one direction, and then when you go to the other side, the lines have to go the opposite direction. So just so you know. And then when you do these pieces, you'll come in at the angles that you need to go. So when you're working with textures, you got to follow the lines. Let's go down to the shin pieces, or the thigh pieces. The thigh pieces are supposed to have the straps just like the wristbands and the leg straps and the things, but I put elastic on here. It's got a Chicago nut in here. That's what they call that. And that holds it in place. Again, it's supposed to have straps, but I went with the elastic. It made it so, again, it was easier to have multiple size women in this one same outfit. Let's go to the, let's pull one of these off. Here is the Shin Armor. The Shin Armor is got Velcro on the inside, so I can readjust these straps so it can fit a wider calfed female. Again, I like wide or big calf females. But again, it can fit small, large. This piece, again, see, comes off. There's a piece of elastic in here. Normally there's not one in the movie, but I found it held it to the leg a little bit better with a little piece of elastic there. You can get the nude color so you don't see it, or I just have to use black. Again, it has the rivets on here. It has the 3mm craft foam for the straps. They do break, but they're easy to replace and make another one. Again, I carry a bunch of these in my bag, so when I go out, I carry a bunch of these just in case one does rip. I can slap a new one in a matter of seconds. Now, in the reference pictures, when I first started building this, when Batman and Superman came out, the stuff, it showed a silver shoe. So that's the reason why mine is silver. The newer pictures, it's gold. So again, it's just a cheap shoe, nothing special. I took push pins, shoved the little straps into the shoe. You could kind of drill that out, glue the strap inside the shoe, but again, I'm not a cosplayer. It's not an outfit I'm going to be wearing or anything like that. So again, I'm just doing photographs, and I can always edit that out in Photoshop. I'm missing, again, one of the little buckles here in the front. Kind of fell off. That's supposed to be up here. There's supposed to be another one there. But it's in the bag. The thing is I also have these straps that will strap underneath a high heel shoe. So it will just go underneath the high heel shoe and strap on and hold these pieces on if the model don't want to wear this shoe or can't fit into this shoe. Then she can wear high heel shoes. The little sword that you can get from Amazon, Ruby's, I think it is. It's way too small for the outfit. You could get 3D printed ones online. There's people that make those. My first sword, I use this one. Again, it's not movie accurate, but you know what? I'm just taking photographs. I don't really care if it's movie accurate or not. So this sword worked okay. Then the Zelda sword was closer in looks, so I started using the Zelda sword, and because again it was the right length. Again, you can get them 3D printed online. That's where I'd probably go if I was doing cosplay. And this is the ruby shield. Threw a little bit of sprayed it gold. Did some black wash on it. Plasti dipped the back. Got some belts from the 99-cent store. They got the rivets in there. I tried the EVA foam in the beginning, but the EVA foam just kept ripping at the 90s. So I haven't finished off my ends yet. I got them cut. I just never finished off the inside of the shield because you hardly ever see the shield anyway on the inside. So that's why that's not finished. I bought this kid's sword here. I am going to use this as a reference picture. I'm going to make one to scale. I'll mold it in a silicone mold, resin cast it. I'll probably use a blade, probably from another foam sword I find off of Amazon, and I'll use that blade inside here. So when I'll order the sword, and then I'll sculpt the handle to size to fit that sword. I don't care if it has the imprinting in the side. I can always put that on with some 3mm craft foam. No biggie. Again, this is my Wonder Woman outfit, and thank you for watching.